Hi guys, my name is Nonima Tikela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm sitting with my friend Bongani, a dear brother to me. Thank you so much, Bongani, for gracing me with your presence.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure. Should I be called a regular guest?
Today, I don't know if you've seen, there is last week, I think, or during the week, because we're still on Saturday. Okay, up again. There was an El Tido podcast that Omar Kumalo went to, Kelly Kumalo. She was talking about, in one of the topics that she was talking about, she was asked about the baby daddies, and she says that they are useless except for Senzo. I'm going somewhere with this. She says they are useless except for Senzo because she has seen him being a present father, a reliable father to his other children. And she also saw that he was going to be a great father even to his daughter, which is her child. And then, a few minutes later, UL Tido asked her, how is she holding up or how is life, asking about the Senzo Meyiwa matter. Haibo, she switches up, Bongani. She switches up like, she's sick and tired or frustrated. Those were not her direct words, but I'm saying what I understood her to say. She's frustrated with every interview that she goes to. Everybody asking her about the Senzo Meyiwa case. She wishes that people can stop, and they tired of asking her about the same thing.
Oh, maybe that is quite interesting coming from her, ne? Because I would say, aren't you tired of not telling the truth? Because if for the fact that people are asking you that question time and again, it means the people can tell that you are not telling the truth. Some of the things. Let me give it as an example. There was a movie that I watched. Ne? It's about Uda Rock. I forgot the acting move. In the movie, he's called what? But it's about Uda Rock. Uda Rock is acting in one of this movie. Ne? So in this movie, his stepson happens to be involved with substance that cannot be named. So he was found with a huge number of this substance, right? So then police says to him, we know that your stepson is not the one who is distributing this, but he was found with substance that are equivalent to a distributor, not just a street seller. So he can be charged as a distributor of large quantity. But we know that he is not the one involved. So they say to him, tell your son, convince your son to take us back to the distributor of the substance that cannot be named. So in that process, the Rock is supposed to go and interact with the distributors now, pretend as if he's going to use his truck to take the substance to the next destination. He asked one of these most important questions. He said, what if I lie and these people will know that I'm lying? The words that I want us to highlight them, they answered and said, people know when you are not telling the truth. They may not have the facts or the evidence that you are not telling the truth, but generally, people know when you are not telling them the truth. So they tell the Rock that go and tell them the truth, but not all the truth. So that they can be convinced, because people instinctively, they know when you are not telling the truth. So if you don't want us to ask you questions, tell us the truth. If you can tell us the truth, we'll leave you.
Now, I was quite disturbed as someone who watches the Senzo Meyiwa case, as someone who has seen Senzo's mother still heartbroken because she doesn't know what really happened to her son. One of the things that were said when this entire situation first came out is that she called Senzo's sister, whatever she said there, and then Tumelo called Senzo's sister. When she couldn't make out what Tumelo was saying, the husband took the phone and Tumelo said, Usenzo usedubulekile ngephutha ebelamula ifight kaZandi nesoka lakhe. Do you understand? So that's what the Meyiwas heard first. I don't blame them, especially the brother Usfiso, when he says, I'm not listening to all of this nonsense. I know what Tumelo said to our family the first time he made a call. The story changed at a later stage. So for Kelly Kumalo to say that yena she has moved, she even said she has moved on, she healed. What about Senzo's mother? What about Senzo's children?
Yekela labo. Siqale la. Lo ohilile, uhile yedwa. Stella hile nathi. Siqale la. You know when that case happened, do you know the contradicting? Go and check this. Check this out. We did it on my channel. We went and gathered a lot of things that were said by Kelly Kumalo. Then, contradicting statement, but you're expecting us to believe. You expect us to believe you. But there were so many. It's still there on the internet. Look, one of the media house that had her stories. Even when you go back to one of my videos, especially in the beginning when I speak about Kelly Kumalo, you will notice I quote IOL. But look, back in the days, she used to be assisted by a lady whose name is Belinda. Yes,
yes, I remember.
They had a very much contradicting statements. At some point, Kelly Kumalo was a victim in this thing. She was the intruders were there for her.
Yes.
Somehow the story changed. Even the then MC of safety and what in Joburg came with the story that, yeah, they were there, they targeted Kelly Kumalo, blah, 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 blah. They wanted Kelly Kumalo because Kelly Kumalo was supposed to be this, not a villain, man, but was supposed to be this victim that these intruders were looking for. You know what I'm saying? They were after her. Once they noticed that story is not selling, then boom, it changed. So are we supposed to change as they change? No. We can't be, we are not kids here. We are not grade 1 kids here. Even grade 2 children will tell you when you're lying. Kelly Kumalo used to go out on the media. I want my day in court. I want my day in court. Then boom, the Senzo Meyiwa trial started. Then the state says we are not intending to call her. Has she ever made means to even at least reach the defense guy? Because she wanted her day in court. Now that the Senzo Meyiwa trial has finally started, she's now mum on wanting her day in court. But we're supposed to get tired when she's tired. We're supposed to take that. Suddenly, Senzo Meyiwa, he's the best man ever lived. You forget. The very same Kelly Kumalo was telling us about how, look, she forgets there are SMSs from Steyn where she said she cannot, what's the right word? But she was tired of Senzo Meyiwa. But today, we're supposed to believe that Yena, she is praising Senzo Meyiwa as this perfect guy. Whereas there are SMSs from Steyn, which were sent by Kelly Kumalo to Zandi Kumalo, which were saying she's tired. Which part of believability that we must afford Kelly Kumalo here?
And speaking of SMSs, I remember there was, it's in fact including interviews. There was an interview, I think was it Trace or what, but something, those music channels on DSTV. Back in the day, she did it. I think it was Sizwe Dlomo. She said she was asked about Senzo. She said that was the way. What a wasteful time of her life.
Now we're supposed to forget all of those things. Throw it in the bin. And then, you see the problem of lies. People forget what they said yesterday. And now, when they change, they think that Tina, we change like them. Tina, we have the advantage of going through history and say, wait a minute. Didn't you say this in the past? What are you saying now? Oh, we're not grade 1 kids, Tina.
Don't you remember at some point she was being interviewed by, I think it was ENCA. I could be wrong, but I think it was ENCA. She did an interview and then she said she doesn't know those guys. She doesn't know those guys. I think it was about, around the time when they were saying that accused number 5 and her had a conversation. There was calls between them. And she said, I don't know those guys. But I think prior to that, she said Christian saw those guys and said that those are the people that killed my dad.
But the very same Kelly Kumalo, when Map Telezi, the SAPS psychologist who wanted to interview the child, when she wanted to interview the child, she refused.
Point blank.
So now today, because she feels that Today she feels like she's a victim. We must take that and run with it. Mina, I'm not mad. Mina,
I was
Andizi lapho mina.
I was so hurt for Senzo's mom when it comes to that. I think I don't think she thinks long enough about things, because the daughter is gonna grow up. She's gonna listen to these interviews. She's gonna see these things, put one and one together, understand how things were. When she sits down and asks her questions, what does she think is going to happen? Because it will always go back and point to her. Not that, let's say, it's going to point to her that you killed my dad or something. No, but she needs to tell the truth, as you said earlier. One of the things that I don't think she manages to understand is that it's not up to her to tell the Meyiwa family, including us as South Africans, when to heal about the situation. We will heal when we know the truth, because that's what it's needed, the truth. Did Senzo die in your hands, or he did not? Because there are so many contradictory statements that she alone, without the others, she alone has made. I don't know how many when you include all 6 or 7 of them. There's a lot of things. So the reason I'm talking about it is because I did not understand her when she said she has healed. What does she mean she has healed, but no one is? In fact, how does she even heal, Bongani, when she is being accused of being the mastermind of Senzo's death? How do you heal?
You know, when you try hard to make people believe whatever you have created, you reach a state where you believe your own lies. And no one is as dangerous as a person who believes their own lies.
Oh, God.
They can kill. Because I'm telling you to believe me, you don't believe me. Kelly Khumalo has got these similar problems where I don't think she understands, one, the pain that Senzo's mom is going through, Senzo's brothers are going through, the relatives. I don't think, leave the country. I don't think she understands the pain. I don't think she has ever sat down and say, if I was in their shoes, how will I have reacted? How will I act if I was in their shoes? Because even if, okay, let me not go there. But just as black people, there's culture that binds us, that tells us that if a person was to die, or if I was to die in your presence, visiting you, who's the first person to be asked that question? You.
Me.
Even with the South African police
Who's the
service.
first person that I must contact? Your family.
Exactly. You have not acted in good faith from the beginning.
In Ubuntu.
Exactly. You have failed from a constitutional point of view. You have failed morally, religiously, Ubuntu. And then you've been defending yourself. Then you heal alone. Then suddenly we must follow you in your healing journey and accept that when you have healed, you don't want to talk about it. Senzo Meyiwa was a bad person not long ago. Today is a good person. So we're supposed to take that.
No, I was quite disturbed, Shem, when I saw all of that, because I felt like I don't think this one thinks long enough about things. The last part that, on a not so serious note now, she spoke about, do you know that those people, ukuzwe makuthiwa abantu baqinile? Hayi ubaqinile abantwana bakaMakhumalo, because they are not in good terms noZandi, but them not being in good terms has never, not even once, ibenza ukuthi one of them tells us the truth. Even uZandi, whenever she's mad at her big sister, she doesn't tell us the truth. Even Kelly Khumalo, baqinile.
They know what's coming up.
The
truth is very expensive.
They never fight to an extent that they will say, yeah, uZandi tried, but did not reach the point. Do you remember when she was doing those Instagram? The first time I went to prison is because I was questioned or whatever involved with the police. It was because of Kelly Khumalo, this and this and this and this. But no, they never give the real thing that they need to be angry enough.
Here's my last question, my last contribution here. Kelly Khumalo dated Mthokozo Siende, dated Jub, dated Senzo Meyiwa. I forgot the others, but let's talk about the ones
that are significant.
All these people, all of them, they are wrong. Bad behaving. Except her. It's only now that she's now making a U-turn on Senzo. All of them have been bad people. Jub bad. What are bad? Hey, man. All of these people are bad. Hayi. Hayi.
Umjolo uyanyisana, come on now.
Kodwa ushuthi bonke labantu laba. I will have a problem if my brother is dating 3 or look, has been married to 3 women. All of those women are bad. All of these women are bad. My brother is right. I will have a problem. I will have to deal with my brother. All these people are bad, not you. All of these women are bad, not you.
Maybe when she says, I'm not speaking on her behalf, but I'm trying to be like logical, maybe she means in a sense of fatherhood. The relationship might have run its course on whatever reasons that it ended. But when it comes to them fathering their children, then they don't do what needs to be done. I don't know.
We just know now. We recently were exposed to the fact that Zandi Khumalo had to steal the child at Jub and Jub must see his child. Who must have been the problem then? Who didn't want Jub to see his child? If Zandi Khumalo had to, steal that moment and say, come and see your child now. Who?
But for when it comes to Jub, I don't know about the others. When it comes to Jub, angimthetheleli and angifuna into edibene because of this, he has influence naye. He could have gone to court. Apha amaphepha kasenkantolo athi I fought a good fight for my son. Aphi. If there is nothing for him to prove that I fought, instead he blames others, then I have a problem with him when it comes to that. As long as esanyonyobiselwa like Ngabo Zandi, if that happens, that's a problem. He needs to go to court njengabanye obaba ba serious ngokuba ngobaba.
Yazi, I so wish we can dive deep into this. I'm going to tell you one day, we'll come back to this. I'll tell you about this situation where a man had to decide not to fight for his child in court because one, his life was in danger.
Okay.
If he were to do so. 2, he needed to look at, okay, I can do it, but this child will suffer the most. There's a chance that I may not get this child alive.
Okay.
There are lastly, there's a lawyer that I spoke to not long ago. She was telling me about this. She specializes on these things. She was telling me about how sometimes some women go as far as taking the life of their children just to spite their men. She was like, you don't know. If I can show you the files of cases I'm dealing with, you will be surprised. Some had to sit down and say, I'm not going to do it for the sake of the child.
I understand that. But it is what it is. We know all of that.
But you can't, but I'm saying, that's my take. It can't be that.
All of them
Everybody
are
is wrong, not you.
Not you.
I must take accountability.
At some point.
At some
Agreed.
point.
I agree with that.
I myself made a mistake. In that mistake, I know Uguti, when it comes to this part, I must take accountability of this. Understand what I'm saying? Although the whole idea did not come from me. But in that, I still need to take accountability.
For something.
Okay.
No, I hear you, Wongs. I hear you.
Can't be the victim when all day long.
She's definitely not the victim. But Jub, when it comes to Jub, I don't see him as a victim either. He doesn't do much for his son. Anyway, that's about it on this video. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Please make sure you do not forget to like, to share, to comment, and most importantly, please make sure you are subscribed if you are not yet subscribed on my channel. I will see you on our next video. Bye-bye.